What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Ash bringing y'all another episode of Black Girl Interrupted Podcast. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are one day away from the weekend. What's good? How has everybody been feeling? Um, God, I hope you guys have been doing great this week. I hope your day has been wonderful today. I just wanted to jump on tonight. Like I told y'all last night, today is Talk About It Thursday. Whatever conversations, whatever topic you have, let's talk about it tonight. Who tea y'all trying to clock, baby? Now let me tell y'all. Now I don't want no drama over here. I want us to have some real cool, productive conversation. Like I really want us to just have some dope conversation, just vibe out, just have a good time, and just talk about anything. Y'all want to talk about uh current events, if you want to talk about what's going on political wise, we can talk about that. Although I dread politics. Um, I do have a couple of stories that I really kind of want to talk about. One of which was brought to me today. Man, y'all got to be careful out here in this job market. Y'all need to be careful out here with your kids and these teachers. Baby, it is, man, it's messy and it's reckless out here in these streets. But anyone that is familiar with how I rock and roll on Black Girl Interrupted, everybody knows that I always do a mental health check-in. Anytime before I start any show, before we jump into any conversations, I always have to do a mental health check-in. As I explained last night and all the other days that I do my podcast, excuse me, it is imperative that you check in on your quote unquote strong friends. They don't even have to be your strong friends, but check in. If it's somebody you haven't spoken to a while, somebody that you may not have seen in a while, check on them. Send them a text, send them a message on Facebook, just something. Let them know, say, hey, I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you today. I hope you're having a great day, blah, 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 whatever, however the situation goes. That's what I want y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to somebody. Let somebody know that you're thinking about them. Let them know that they're on your mind because you never know. A text, any text, a message, just any term or form of endearment is enough to change and make anyone's day a special day. So before we jump into tonight's conversation, y'all already know I always come with something powerful, something inspirational, excuse me, something encouraging. So here we go, and then we're gonna jump into tonight's conversation.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't zail. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another.
If you're going to do what you say you're going to do, be what you say you're going to be, you're going to have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you're going to come up short. You a gazelle, you're going to have an average experience. You a student, I need
tonight prior to, and you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You can't give up. I know it's rough, y'all. I know it's tough. I know every day it gets difficult. I know there are some days where you're just like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, and you're ready to throw in a towel. Don't do it. Just hold on. And I say this every episode that I have. Don't give up. Y'all stick it out. Please, 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 please stay the course. All right. So everyone that's tuned in, drop in the comments. Y'all let me know, how are you feeling today? Like I say, today is Thursday. We are one day away from the weekend. Oh man, I know y'all are ready for Friday because baby, I know one damn thing. I know I'm ready. Because baby, this has been one long trying week. Oh, and next week and the week after is gonna be even trying. But guess what? I'm gonna keep going. No matter how tired or how frustrated or irritated I get, baby, I gotta get up and keep going. So I encourage y'all to do the same. So anyway, so tonight's conversation, like I say, mm, y'all forgive me. Tonight is Talk About It Thursday. So as I was explaining to y'all last night, so I'm gonna start doing this once a month as well as doing my Wellness Wednesdays. So for tonight, when I say Talk About It Thursday, I mean anything, whatever topic you want to bring to the forefront tonight. If you are a business owner and you want to talk about your business, whatever it is, we talking about everything. Anything goes. As long as y'all, all I say is, long as y'all stay respectful. Okay, I get it. I understand. Emotions get high, but I need y'all to keep it classy and keep it cute around here because y'all know we don't be tussling on here like they do on them other podcasts. Okay, or all them other shows that we be watching. This ain't Real Housewives. This not Love and Hip Hop. This ain't none of that over here. Over here, we get down and we have real live conversations, very respectful at that. So let me give y'all a round of applause for that because guess what? I appreciate y'all how y'all stay respectful, regardless if you disagree or agree with somebody's stance. Y'all always stay respectful. So I appreciate y'all for that. All right, y'all. So I came across a story. So for came across a story maybe last week or week before last. Wasn't sure when the story happened, but whenever it is, to say the least, it popped up in my on my timeline on Instagram. So me, you know, I'm nosy. I'm clicking. A mother. Let me say this before I even just finish what the rest of the story. I pray to just have you. Let me, as to a 10-year-old child is she channel 29 goes your 10 year had or a male, he would have at least 2024 as a matter of fact, as of but again, had this have been a man that did this to a female or a male student, baby, he would have been arrested on site. It wouldn't have been no, well, we need to like, he would have, because y'all are disgusting. Because again, excuse my language, there's no way in hell that I would be remotely attracted to a child, a baby, a 10. This is still a child. And you mean to tell me you are attracted at 29 years old, at your big grown age? You mean to tell me you are attracted to a 10-year-old child to the point where you were sending inappropriate pictures? Heck yeah, as a mama, you would have had to see me. I wouldn't let me say it, babe, I don't think I would have waited on the police. But to know that you have women out here that are preying on minors. I remember, was it last year or maybe year before last? I did a show and I talked about women being sexual predators. I spoke about this. But a lot of y'all were like, "Oh no, women." Yes, women. Women don't get as harsh of a treatment as men do. And I feel like the system needs to be changed. Because again, what do you as a grown woman, what do you want with a child? You can't take him nowhere or her nowhere. Like you need, that's sick. You need some help. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. So that's one of the stories, y'all. Again, y'all, welcome back to Black Girl Interrupt the podcast. It is your favorite girl from the 504. It's your girl Ash, excuse me, bringing you another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Tonight is Talk About It Thursday. So tonight, any conversation goes. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever topics you want to bring to the forefront, that's what we talking about. Nothing in particular, but just whatever you bring. If you're a business owner, and you need me to promote your business, not a problem. I'm doing all of that. So anyhow, again, welcome my new viewers. Thank y'all so much for showing up and showing me love and supporting me. So again, this happened at the Youth Life Center. This was in Georgia, Atlanta, Clayton County, as a matter of fact. Um, the facility did issue a statement. Again, this happened in April of 2024. Um, I haven't seen any updates, because again, they did not release the daycare worker's name, because it was still under investigation at the time that this article was written. The Youth Life Center, they responded by saying, "We take seriously our responsibility to provide a safe and positive environment for the young people who participate in our programs." Excuse me. "We are aware of the allegations that have been made against a former employee of our organization concerning an incident involving a minor. We are committed to protecting the privacy of those hurt by this incident and to abiding by our privacy obligations. We can share that upon learning of these allegations, we took immediate action by notifying the appropriate authorities and commencing an internal investigation. While the criminal allegations remain under investigation by the authorities, we have terminated the employee for violations of standard operating procedures. We will continue to cooperate with authorities." Um, again, I did look up to see had there been an update with regards to this, and there hadn't been. So, not sure if the young lady has been arrested, if any charges were filed. If anybody that's tuned in watching, if you're in Atlanta and you have heard about this story, y'all send me a message and let me know what the update is. I would love to come back and revisit this conversation and bring y'all an update with regards to this. I hope and pray she was arrested. I really do. Lord, I hope and pray that that woman was arrested, and I hope she is labeled as a SA offender, as a S offender. I really hope and pray because again, what do you want at 29 years old, want with a 10-year-old child? So sad. So, so sad. All right. So another story, let me go ahead and get it pulled up. Um, this was brought to me today, about a young lady. I believe this was in North Carolina. Give me just a moment. Or they may not have said where it was. But I was in a story today. excuse me, about a young lady who went on a job interview and a job that she had found on Indeed, only to never be found again. 2 months later, she was found unalived in the woods. I say this to say, be mindful of these jobs that you come across because not all of them are legit jobs. This young lady, again, I'm not sure where or what state it took place in. I will kind of dig into this a little bit more and I will give y'all an update with regards to this. But yes, a young lady responded to a job interview um that she of a job that she had found on Indeed. The location was at a warehouse. So the young lady goes to the job interview and a man comes out from the back. We don't know what happened in between. All we know is that 2 months later, this young lady was found in the woods unalive. I don't know what is going on with people in this world, but it is some sick and deranged people out here. If at any time you feel that you receive something about a job, do your due diligence. Please do research into the job, find out more information about the job, see if this job is real. Go on what is it, Glassdoor? I believe that's one of the sites that I've used before. But do your research. Pull up the company. See, is it a legitimate company? Make phone calls. Call and say, hey, I received if it's something that you don't remember applying to, do your due diligence, like I say, and research. Find out, is this a real, true, legitimate job? What are they doing? What is this? Because what I don't want to happen is for anyone to turn out and show up to a bogus job interview only to be hurt or even worse. So prayers to this young lady's family. Again, I'm not sure when this happened. Um, it clearly does not say. Let's see. Woman found after job interview. Let's see what we find. Let's see where this happened. Hmm. Let's see. I am really okay. I am looking. I'm gonna have to really just do my due diligence. Um, oh, let's see if this is it. Let me see if this is it. Give me just a moment. Let's see if this is the story. Hmm. I want to give y'all all the information because, like I say, this is crazy to go on a job interview only to be unalive. Let's see. Maybe that's not it, but it doesn't say. Nope. So again, I'm not sure when this happened, but I will do my due diligence and I will continue to dig into that. And I'll bring y'all updates with regards to that. But I want to say, ladies, even the fellas, not just ladies, but even fellas, y'all be careful on these job interviews. Be careful with these jobs that you guys come across, whether it's on Indeed, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether you see it come across on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Please, please, please do your due diligence. Please look in and do your homework. Find out if that's a real legitimate job. Um, Try to reach out to some people that may work for the company. Go on LinkedIn. Um, but man, that's devastating to know that this young lady came up, found a job. They contacted her on Indeed. She shows up for the interview. They say a man came from the back. 2 months later, this young lady was found deceased in the woods. Whoever did this to this young lady, I hope they caught you, and I hope you never see the light of day, because I think that's sick for you to lure somebody under the pretense that they're coming for a job interview, and you just unalive them. For what? What did this young lady do that warranted you to take her life? I hope whoever did, I hope you've been caught, or I hope they catch you soon, and I hope they lock you under the jailhouse. I hope you never see the light of day, because for you to take somebody's life, you got to be a sick person, especially if it's unintentional. I mean, if it's intentional. If you intentionally lure this young lady to unalive her, you're disgusting. And I pray God has no mercy on your soul. Let me just say that. All right. So those are a couple of the stories that I've come across. Um, Anybody tuned in, drop in the comments. Let me know. Are there any other stories out here? Um, I did see that there is a documentary about Gabby Petito. I know someone did send me a message about that today. And they were very upset about this documentary, which I understand. So this particular person expressed concerns as to why when black women, black girls, black boys, and black men go missing, why is there little to no media coverage? Hmm, that's $1 million question. But anywho, I won't reveal the person's name because they're not on here tonight. But again, they did send me the message last night, and that was the question. They want to know, why is there never any documentaries about the black girls and black women that go missing, or black boys and black men that go missing? Um, we always get little to no media coverage, and I think it's sad that when a black child or a brown child comes up missing, the first thing they say is, "Have they ever left like this before? Did y'all get into an argument?" And I understand, y'all. I don't get me wrong. I understand that's protocol. I understand they have to ask questions like that. I really truly do. But looking at it from a parent perspective, it's almost as if you're being very dismissive. I remember when my niece went missing, and this was prior to my niece being unalive. And they say, "Well, oh, is she a runaway?" No, she's like she had never done it before. And they said, "Well, it's not much we could do because she was 18." That's what police told us. Because she's grown. And so I said to myself, "But she has mental issues. She's out here, she's not on her medication. Anything can happen to her." And they said, "Oh, but she's 18." This was Atlanta Police Department. Cool. Fast forward to 2021. My sister is in Locust Grove, Georgia. My niece goes missing again. This time, we were unable to reach her. And again, same questions. Have y'all been in an argument? Uh, do you think she left with a boyfriend? You know, all those questions. But my sister told them where they needed to go. And the police never did. My sister told them, "Y'all need to go here. This is the guy. This is the man. He had been stalking my niece." They didn't go. Again, this is February of 2021. They found my niece's body July of 2021, buried along with another young lady. I feel like there needs to be more media coverage when it comes to black and brown women, men, and children. We do get the media coverage for the Caucasian community, but never for the black community. That right there goes to show you how they feel about us. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. They don't care. I won't say all, but they don't care. Your child is missing? Cool. No problem. We don't care. But I feel like there needs to be more media coverage. I feel like there needs to be more outrage when black and brown children go missing, when black and brown women and men go missing. It needs to be more outrage about that. The way they are still talking about JonBenet Ramsey after what, 30 years? Yeah. And we still don't even know what happened to Kanika Jenkins. We still don't know what happened to Kendrick Johnson. So absolutely, there needs to be more outrage. We need to be outraged, y'all. We need to get out here and we need to raise some help. We need to stop accepting mediocre help from these people. You know, prime example, look at Carly Russell, the young lady that was in Alabama that lied. The whole world was out here looking for this young lady. And she was lying the whole entire time. And I spoke to that. I spoke about that. I spoke to that because that upset me because there are really, truly missing black men, black women, black boys, black girls. Let me rephrase that. There are more brown and black kids, women, men that are missing, and there's no outrage. But y'all are still trying to figure out who unalives JonBenet Ramsey. Y'all are still messing with Scott Peterson. We need more outrage. We need more coverage for the people that look like me and the people that look like you. We need more media coverage. Okay. And that was that story. Give me just a moment. There was another one, y'all. I'm trying to pull it back up, but I cannot remember was it on Instagram or was it on TikTok? Y'all give me just a moment. I'm still here with y'all again. Welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Y'all know it's your girl Ash bringing y'all another episode. And tonight is Talk About It Thursday. That's what it's about. Tonight is Talk About It Thursday. Anything goes. Whatever y'all want to talk about, that's what we're talking about tonight. There was another. Goodness, I just cannot. Y'all, I can't remember what I posted it on. I just cannot remember. Let me go back, y'all. I'm still here with y'all. Um, Let me go back and find it. And see, and unfortunately, I can't have them all up at the same time. It just let's see. Anywho, y'all, let me know, tap in, let me know how y'all are feeling tonight. Like I say, today is Thursday. How you feeling? How you doing? What's going on? Happy Thursday. All right. So here is another story that was sent to me. This happened back in February of 2025. So just a couple of weeks ago. Um, this happened in Alabama. So a woman had uh opened up her door to her friend to let her come move in. She invited her friend um to live with her, her son, and the grandfather in Mobile, Alabama. She said after a few weeks, the woman became ungrateful and was a disturbing of the peace. So on February 24th of 2025, um, Jasmine, that is the woman's name, Jasmine Clausell, and the friend name is Quisha Williams. Again, Quisha Williams is a young lady that was homeless and living on the streets in Atlanta. So she was invited by her friend Jasmine to. She said, "Hey, girl, come on down here. You can stay with me, my son, and my grandfather." So Miss Williams got upset because Miss Jasmine told her, Miss Clausell told uh Quisha, Quisha that she needed to find somewhere else to stay. So Clausell said that's when Miss Williams became enraged. She concocted some sort of chemical brew in the home's microwave and she threw it on her. Threw it on her. She said the woman even tried to pull a weapon on her, but the grandfather, I'm so sorry, had intervened at that point. Miss Clausell was hospitalized with severe chemical burns on her face and her body. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Y'all need to be mindful with who you call friends. I had this conversation last night, and I've had this conversation before. Everybody's not your friend. People are not worthy. Some of these people out here in this world are not even worthy to be helped. You understand? They're not worthy to be helped. How dare you, Miss Williams, and I'm gonna say this to you, baby. How dare you become ungrateful? Because Miss Jasmine did not have to open the door to invite you into her home with her son and her grandfather. She did not. And for you to act as ugly and belligerent as you did because you were asked to leave due to a situation or situations that you brought upon yourself, ma'am, I hope they punish you to the highest extent of the law because you were disgusting to me. You are absolutely disgusting. The thing about it, this is a wicked world we living in. These are some wicked days and times. All these people out here were unhinged. How dare you do this to somebody that considered you a friend? Somebody that, like I said, that out of the kindness of her heart, apparently this girl had a lot of love for you and maybe possibly considered you as a sister. But for you to turn around and do what you did because of a situation or situations that you brought upon yourself, how are you mad at her? This woman, first off, she didn't have to open her door to let you in. You understand? You could have still been homeless on the streets in Atlanta. But she told you, come on, girl, come on. You can stay here with me and my son, my grandfather. It's okay until you get back on your feet. Because I could just imagine that's how the conversation went. Because I know that sounds to me like a conversation that I would have. Hey, girl, you know what? Come on, girl, bring them kids. Come on and stay here. But you have to be mindful. When you're living in someone else's home, under someone else's roof, you have to be respectful of their home. That's not your house. Stop going to people's homes and being disrespectful, especially when you had no home to go to in the beginning. That's the part that upsets me, is the fact that you did this to somebody that tried to look out for you. And this is what happens. When you look out for people, this is what people do to you. And I think that's very sad. So to Miss Clausel, um, I pray that you fully recover um from your injuries. And again, to you, uh this, and the lady was only charged with first degree assault. To me, that should have been attempted murder. But I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney. Maybe that's the highest they could do in the state of Alabama. I don't know. But she was trying to be kind and was attacked at the end, all because she asked you to leave her home. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, but you got upset because your friend told you you had to go. And you told her you weren't going anywhere. And you asked her what was she gonna do. So yeah, I pray you are punished to the full extent of the law. I hope this woman, Miss Clausel, I hope you file a lawsuit against her. I hope you sue this woman, make her pay your medical bills, make her pay you for pain and suffering, everything. Baby, I hope you drag her across the coals. And baby, when I tell you, Miss Williams, it's a high place waiting for you. And the thing about it, the woman who was burned, Miss Clausel, still has love for this woman. You know, that's another story. That was one down. Let me see, where is the other one? Because like I said, I can only have so many up at a time. All right, so we did talk about um the mother and the daycare worker. Um, I don't want to dig too deep down into this conversation because I want to save it for next month. Um, but I did find a video of a man who was in prison for harming his baby and saying he thought that was the girlfriend. Sir, I want you to go all the way to the hottest place in hell. Because how, sir, do you not know how to tell between a grown woman and a child? Now, y'all know I don't believe that, right? You knew what you was doing, sir. You knew exactly what you were doing. You knew when you got in that bed or wherever it was you were, you knew that was a child. You knew that was not no grown woman. You knew that. So for you to sit up here and say, "Oh, I didn't know that that was the baby. I thought that was the girlfriend." Save that for somebody that really truly believes that. Because my love, that's a lie. The lie detector determined that that was a lie, sir. That was a lie. Because how can you sit up here talking about you didn't know? Shut up, please, please, please. I hope. You know what? I can't even say. I can't even say. You know what? That's not even the godly thing for me to say. So I'm gonna keep that to myself because I am still trying to get into heaven. Y'all pray for me. All right, all right, all right. So let me give you some more stories of some things that I found. Okay, so we did talk about the daycare worker. We did talk about. Here we go. I'm just waiting. Everything is just going so slow tonight. Maybe because I have too much up. I got just entirely too much up. And too many things open. Uh, let's see. I did see where I don't know how true this is. I need to do my homework on this also. But I do see. Oh, here's another one. Um, these scam text messages that people have been receiving with regards to paying your tolls. Block, delete, and report because that is a scam. My sister sent me, my god sister sent me a text with a message that she received. Um, let me see what it said. Not sure what this is in regards to, but oh, for the toll. Again, this is another message she received saying that she needed to pay $4 um for her toll balance or to avoid legal action and additional fines. Y'all, please pay attention to these phone numbers. These are hackers, scammers, whatever you want to call them. If you receive a text message like that and you know you don't utilize the toll, first off, they're not gonna send you a text talking about if you don't do this, they're gonna take you to jail and all of that. That's a scam. Again, y'all do your due diligence and stop allowing these scammers to scam you. You gotta be careful with that. But yeah, but if you see it or you receive text messages, or if you know somebody who has received text messages like that, tell them delete it, block it, report it. That's what you I'm sorry, report, block, and delete. That's what you do. But if you are receiving some scam text messages, baby, y'all do your due diligence. Look at the phone number. Look at where it's coming from. Because baby, they is out here scamming. Do you hear me? They are out here scamming. All right. Let's see what else. What else? Can we go into on Talk About It Thursday? What are some new shows? What are some new series that we could be tuning into? Drop some of those in the comments. Let us know. Um, because I need some good movies. I need some good series to watch. Raising Kanan is back. So yes, of course, y'all know I've been watching Raising Kanan. I watched the first episode. I'm not gonna spoil it for some. Some of y'all haven't watched it yet. Some of y'all didn't even know Raising Kanan was back. But it was a good episode. I'm excited for the season. Let's see what else is coming up. Um, mm, Again, let me tell y'all, don't forget, March is National Women's History Month. So next Tuesday, I will be back. And la, la, la. Y'all, I'm getting so tongue tied, but I'm still talking. Um, I will be discussing some pivotal Black women in women's history. Um, There may be some names that you may not have heard of, and then there may be some you may be familiar with. It's just a nod to these essential Black women that have just done amazing things for the Black community. Um, and I will be giving them their roses. Although some of them have passed, it's okay to still recognize and still show them lots of love. So that will be for the month of April. Again, April. I'm so sorry for March. My apologies. Um, Back to what I was saying at the very beginning when I first started. Um, I'm gonna start doing wellness Wednesdays once a month and talk about it Thursdays once a month. Um, I'm gonna do my wellness Wednesdays. I want to kick off the start of the month with a wellness Wednesday, and then end the month with the talk about it Thursday. Basically on Wellness Wednesday, that is just me. Basically, kind of having Bible study. Just I want to do something different. I want to change the narrative of things. Simply because I'm just so tired of seeing the same with podcasts. I'm not saying that there are not any out there, but I want to change the trajectory of what we do over here on Black Girl Interrupted podcast. So on Wednesdays, that will be your Wellness Wednesdays, where we talk about all things with regards to your wellness, your mental wellness, your emotional wellness, your physical health wellness. How are you feeling physically? How are you feeling emotionally? How are you feeling mentally? These are the conversations that we're gonna have. Talk about it Thursday will be whatever. It won't be no set specific topic, no set specific conversation, just whatever. Whether it's like I said, like I brought y'all a couple of stories that I came across. I want you guys to do the same. Bring topics that we may not get to hear about because they may just be on your local news and may not be on the national news. If you are a business owner, I want to talk to you about that. Tell me what you do for your business. What can I do to help promote your business? What can I help, excuse me, to bring awareness to what you have going on? Uh, if you need a prayer, if you need me just to talk to you and pray over you, we're gonna do that. Even on Wellness Wednesday. Well, Wellness Wednesdays, like I said, is just definitively dedicated to things like uh maybe Bible quotes and scriptures, just a lot of church that day. And then again on Thursday, that talk about it Thursday, anything goes. If you're trying to come on in and give us some tea about whatever, we're gonna talk about it. As long as you just stay respectful and don't try to overtalk people. But that's what I want to start doing. Um, and yes, y'all, I will stay consistent with doing my podcast. I know, but things happen, life, really life for me. And I'm back. 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 Uh, so coming Tuesday, again, we will be celebrating some pivotal Black women for National Women's History Month. Again, it may be some women you know, it may be some women you don't know, or maybe you've heard their name and you just didn't know who they were. So I'm here to give you all that information about them and just to celebrate them, um, and to celebrate all women uh, for the phenomenal and beautiful things that you ladies do, whether it goes from giving birth to taking care of the household to working your 9 to 5, still trying to be a business owner, you're still trying to heal, you're still trying to save, you're still trying to pay off debt. My hat, it goes off to you ladies. I'm so proud of you. You are doing amazing. Also, before I bring this episode to a close, don't forget you can catch all new episodes of Black Girl Interrupted streaming live every Tuesday, every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. You can follow Black Girl Interrupted everywhere. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. You can listen to every episode of Black Girl Interrupted on all streaming platforms. Wherever you receive your podcast, just type in Black Girl Interrupted podcast and everything's gonna pop up. If you want to see the live version of Black Girl Interrupted podcast, don't forget Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me say that. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bring a friend, tell a friend how we get down over here on Black Girl Interrupted podcast. So again, tonight was not gonna be a long episode. Just wanted to jump on and give y'all a couple of stories. Um, if you have any show ideas, uh, don't forget to send me an email to blackgirlinterruptedpodcast@gmail.com. Let me post it up here. Up, let me get over here. Give me a moment. I thought I had it already. Um, so it is Black Girl Interrupted Podcast at gmail.com. All right, there we go. So anyone that is looking interested in being a guest, shoot me an email to blackgirlinterruptedpodcast@gmail.com. I do ask that you allow anywhere from 48 to 72 hours for me to respond. Um, through the week, it is a little difficult for me to try to respond to all emails. So look for me to respond on a Friday or a Saturday, when I do have a little more time. But any show ideas, if you're looking to be a guest, shoot me an email right here, blackgirlinterruptedpodcast@gmail.com. Um, all topics, I take them all. I take them all. Whatever you want to talk about. If there's a conversation, if there's a topic that you want me to discuss that you feel like only Ashley could do it justice, shoot me an email right here. Black Girl Interrupted Podcast @gmail.com. That is the email address. On that note, I just want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for jumping on and coming in to support me tonight. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you have shown me throughout the years. Trust and believe, y'all, it does not go unnoticed. You guys are so awesome. I love y'all so much. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend. I want y'all to stay safe, and I'll see y'all Tuesday. Don't forget, next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't forget to tell them how we get down over here on Black Girl Interrupted Podcast. I love y'all. Have a good weekend. I'm going to see y'all Tuesday. Holla!